Hello everyone and welcome back to Dancy Plays. We are continuing the investigation for Chapter 4, and I think Larson has a more solidified theory now.
There's a lot of evidence for it. Just like there's apparently obvious evidence of multiple blows to the head that Sakura has suffered. Which is interesting because in the file it says she has no other injuries. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monkuma file, she also vomited blood. Yeah, we already read this. See, I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like the file says that. How do we look at the file?
Truth bullets.
Okay, no other injuries other than a strong blow to the head. Okay, got it. She's so tiny.
So small.
Is that it? Can I go now? I want to go talk to Shoko. Okay. The door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only noticeable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened of course when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. I do. How the fuck was the door held closed? Was this chair in front of it?
I think it might have been the chair that's closer.
Oh. The chair was shut up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shut up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside, not from the outside.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then...
Then you should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place.
What? She's decided. She's got a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. I just figured out I can move the camera by holding down right click, and I've never known this.
Wow. 4 whole chapters through.
Can I leave now? Fuck, I don't want to look at the door.
I guess we have to leave via the map. Yep.
There we go. Those other 2 probably went back to their rooms. I don't know where they live.
Man, all of our dead friends.
All of our dead friends. Well, we're about to have more. I press the doorbell, and after a few seconds,
Who's there?
the most negative Nor I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
Oh my god, she's getting all the voice acting.
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Makoto, it's a murder case.
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Bam! I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, I mean, I have to believe Byakuya. He would never lie to me. Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. And with that, Toko quickly retreated to her room. Good, because I hate doing her voice. Alright. I press the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something?
Well, bam! Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How did you know about that?
Could it be?
Oh, did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too.
That is suspicious. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well... When she asked me to meet with her, of course.
But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, no, she,
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing.
I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally did it. Why would I ever do that?
Did our himbo finally kill someone? Did he actually do it? No way. Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogre was when Hida got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
He just contradicted himself again.
don't look at
I
me.
haven't seen her since then.
Oh no. Is he guilty? While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
Do I still have it? Let's see.
Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come
sorry,
on.
looks like I don't have it anymore.
With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hand back. He pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. What?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
Hey, anyway, I can't deny that Ogre did ask me to be with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me.
Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Pocket trash. I'm glad that that's been added to our truth bullets. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? Chem lab. I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? The chem lab. We need to go huff some chems. Not for the investigation, just because I want to.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Are you also here to huff and puff, as the kids say?
Of course, I should have expected that you would only do the finest and highest quality of drugs, Byakuya.
Yes. Just make sure you don't get in my way.
Yeah, I got it.
Pulls out credit card. I think Christ. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand.
Yes, Daddy, I understand.
That's not what I said.
This is my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. Oh, there's stuff spilled all over the floor. More important right now. What's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Powder? There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It's C4! It looks like the bottle had a label on it. It's Chem C4.
Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this.
Then this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words,
That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident.
if that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. What? On this shelf is... Oh look, and I can tell... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit, Section C. It said, what did it say? Poisons and what else?
Poisons and dangerous chemicals.
The powder she had was A2, right? These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf.
I think are you talking about the protein powder?
Yeah.
I think that said C2, but I can't be sure.
See, that's what I was thinking too, but I'm like, why would protein powder be under poisons?
I mean, it's in our evidence file, so after we're done talking Byakuya, we should probably check.
I mean, I think we can check right now.
Oh. Oh, A2. Yeah, you're right. I'm just tripping, I guess.
I thought it said C2 too.
Wow. We're both like, oh. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan.
By we, do you mean me?
How kind of you to offer.
Of course.
This is why you're a wonderful boy space friend, Makoto.
With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go, chop chop.
I start crying into the piece of paper.
What, do you expect to draw with your tears?
Okay. So I got to work, and before long I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. Wow, this helps so much.
Makoto, you're a shit artist.
How the fuck does this help anything? Yes, we have a representation of everything we've seen on paper now. Great.
Great job, Makoto.
So how's this?
Not bad. For you, I mean. And by not bad, I mean it's fucking terrible.
Oh, for me?
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf.
You could have seen that without drawing that up.
Yeah, for real. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I
Sakura's feet were bloody.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours?
No!
What?
Okay, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Totally no other reason.
Oh, I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said.
I see. Your feet appear to be too big. I'm going to write this down in my notes for later for murder investigation reasons.
Well, you know what they say about big feet.
Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints.
Unfortunately.
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
Then these prints are a really valuable clue. The problem is that if her feet are covered in blood, then it makes it problematic. On this shelf is a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are.
They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
How dare you not be a STEM major? What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the world? You're such an art major.
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser. Which I suppose suits you well.
I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the unit shelving unit B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Shelf A! Let's see, what's on this shelf? Oh, there's a Kim C9! There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I can guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit Section A, Huh? But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Kim C9! Could someone have put it here on accident? I should try to find out more about the shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Chem lab shelf has been added to my truth bullets. Right next to pocket trash.
Two very equally important clues. Have you tried clicking just the powder?
I did not. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. Maybe taste it a little. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. It looks like the bottle was labeled Kim C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room.
And we can do that next time when Dancy plays.
Incredible.
Good night, everyone.